Hello everyone and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host Chad Owens. Happy Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed a wonderful weekend. I hope you got to reset, relax, recover, all that good stuff. And I hope you're off to an amazing start this week. Mahalo to Long's Drugs for all of your support, for helping make this show possible. Let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. Curtis Murayama has a beautiful article in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser highlighting one of our University of Hawaii just amazing fans. She's known as Auntie LAURETTA SEWAKE. She's been attending volleyball and basketball games for 20 years, handing out leis to all the players. But she has recently been medically retired. She can no longer attend in person, so she she tunes in from home. But it's fans like Auntie LAURETTA that make it so special, right? Mrs. Aloha. And she got asked to come to the game. Someone brought her to the game, back in the day. And so that's what it's all about. That's what we have to do, right? Each one, invite one. If you're a fan of, hey, it doesn't have to just be volleyball, basketball, football, all sports. Whatever sport you enjoy attending, University of Hawaii sports you enjoy attending, bring a friend. Invite someone that's never been there. Have them experience this experience, right? Have them get a sense of this new movement that we have going on at the university. It's special. And if you guys were part of Island Day this year, you guys got to see that. If you guys experienced the games this year, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been saying this for a while now. There's something special going on in the campus of Manoa, and it's something that everyone wants to be a part of. So, Auntie LAURETTA, I just want to say thank you so much for all of that support over the years. I know all the athletes are very appreciative, and fans, right? Other fans appreciate people like you, fans like you, the diehards, right? The through and throughs, the people who show up regardless of the wins and losses. And I know you even showed aloha to the opposing teams. And that's what it's about, right? Sportsmanship, aloha, and that's what makes us special. So I just wanted to say mahalo for all that you did for all the athletes over the years, and that you're going to continue to do from afar. So wishing you nothing but the best. And again, please go take a deeper dive into this article by Curtis Murayama. Aloha, Auntie. As we continue our Title IX highlights, today we're featuring Punahou's co-athletic director, REYDAN Tita Ahuna, who's got a long list of accolades and accomplishments throughout her career, right? She's a former University of Hawaii volleyball player. She's a coach. Matter of fact, here's this stat. She became the very first player in program history to record 1,000 kills and 1,000 digs. That just goes to show how athletic and well-rounded she was. Growing up with two brothers, she was sort of forced to try to keep up, step up her game. And, she finally got that opportunity and she just excelled at everything. And, fast forwarding now in the leadership role that she's in, all her experiences is what's making her a great leader now. She's a mentor. She's not just a coach, a volleyball coach, an athletic director, management, but she's a mentor to all the coaches in that school, in that program, and to players, and to probably staff and everyone, because of that well-roundedness and that knowledge in all sports. And I've been telling parents this all the time. Try not to focus on one sport for your child. Have them play multiple sports. Get them that overall athletic abilities, right? Because every sport presents different challenges. It forces your body to do different things. And it forces, more importantly, the physical, the mental. It forces your mind to think differently, right? And that's what Tita Ahuna has brought to the table. That's what's allowed her to get all the success that she's accomplished and achieved throughout her career. It's that well-roundedness and that grit You know, you got to have grit, you got to have desire, you got to have passion, as most athletes do. But we're specifically talking about female athletes, women, right? Title IX, and she definitely said that she's very thankful for those that came before her, because she knows that if it wasn't for Title IX, she wouldn't have her opportunities that she's had. So, you know, we've been on this topic. We've been talking about leaders, women that are leaders in the sports world. And again, the list is going to continue to come out. There's so many of you, and there's going to be so much more of you to come. You know, so this is very inspirational. So all you ladies out there, right, who are an aspiring athlete, moms out there who have daughters that are athletes, I'd love for you to come and read this article. Right? It's in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser, and it's on REYDAN Tita Ahuna. And yeah, she's inspired a lot, and she's continuing to do amazing works at Punahou. Tita, congratulations on everything, and we honor you today. Mahalo. We're going to talk about it again. Coach Laura BEEMAN, Rainbow Wahine basketball head coach, got her 2-year extension. Now she's with us through the 2026 season. And she feels that things right now are going extremely well. As a player, I mentioned this last week, when you know your coach is going to be here, it sort of puts things at ease, right? Because I know they all want to play for Coach BEEMAN. It helps with recruiting. It just helps the entire athletic program. When you have solidified coaching in the respected sports, right? Long-term contracts in place. It helps solidify the entire athletic program. And so with that, Coach BEEMAN is very excited about the future. She's out recruiting, and this extension is going to help her recruiting, right? So they're doing what they need to be doing on the management side, right? Matlin, Lasner, right? Getting BEEMAN this extension, one that she deserves, makes sense, and it's going to help with recruiting. And she says right now, they're in a much better place. And she's talking about her team, right? The things that they're doing. They're in a much better place this time than they were last year. Well, hey, they got some momentum. They got some goals, right? They lost to Baylor, a very tough Baylor team, but they got a taste of what that level of ball is like. So the leaders of this team are stepping up and saying, hey, we need to be better. We need to be better. We need to be at a better place now than we were last year. And that's what they're doing. They're working harder, right? They're more focused. They're more driven. And that's what I'm saying. Adversity is like the best fuel that we can have. That's one of my sayings. Adversity fuels me, right? Anytime you go through that, you got to have that spark that promotes growth, that promotes you to work harder so you can get that growth. So the next time you can overcome, you can win, you can succeed, right? And so that's the track that they're on right now. And Coach BEEMAN is excited. I know the entire University of Hawaii athletic program is excited. And as fans, we are also excited and so proud of all the work that you've been doing, Coach. So continue that. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, and congratulations again on your extension. Let's go Bows. Huge news in the NFL as the Pittsburgh Steelers stadium, Heinz Field, is no longer the title sponsor, and that stadium's name is changing. It will now be known as the ACRISURE Stadium. Yeah, I know. All you Pittsburgh fans out there are like, what? That doesn't even sound right. Exactly. But what sounds right is more money, because that's what ACRISURE brings to the table. That's what got them that title sponsor. They are a top 10 global insurance broker company, which has grown their revenue to $3.8 billion over the last 8 years. Yeah, they've got some money. But Heinz will still be a part of the team, just in other ways. They're not going to be known as Heinz Field, but Heinz will remain a sponsor of the team. And those details aren't yet out. But moving forward, new face, right? New quarterback. Big Ben has retired So new quarterback, new face, new name to the stadium. Exciting times ahead for the black and gold. We'll see how the ACRISURE field will turn up this fall. And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in on this beautiful Monday afternoon. I hope you are on the gas pedal, like I said, and starting fast. We need to build momentum early on in the week to sustain us to get them daily wins. All right, mahalo again for tuning in, and mahalo again to Long's Drugs for all of your support. Let's make Long's Drugs a part of our days. Support local. I'll see you all come Wednesday. Aloha.